The message that the Governing Council seems to be sending based on the policy statement is, on the one hand, one of continuity, one of calm, of not panicking just yet, and at the same time saying we are here, we are taking a very close look, and we stand ready to act. Now, the ECB is saying the oil prices or energy prices are in line with the baseline scenario. That means rate hikes are coming. Those forecasts that the ECB presented in June were built on the basis of 3 interest rate hikes, and so just for them to play out, the ECB will have to raise interest rates twice more. Also, them saying energy hasn't yet shown its full effect. That's a warning. We're looking for second round effects. We are very attentive. That also points to another interest rate increase very, very soon. I'm not sure that Lagarde is ready to commit on a particular timeline to September, which is of course the next meeting, but for sure she will sound alert. She will signal that more tightening is in the pipeline without sounding too much panicky, if you want, in light of what we've seen in the Middle East in the recent days.
One of the questions, Jana, that's typically asked at a news conference of the ECB is, was the decision unanimous? And we get some kind of insight into whether there was any real dissent across the Governing Council. Jana, before you came on, I called this a 3-part act. You get the statement, the news conference, and then the other act is the act that you and the team are responsible for. The sources on the Governing Council that want to be heard, because some of them want rate hikes now and they don't want to wait. Do you expect to see that a little bit later on?
Not so much, because in the run-up to the meeting, those people that were kind of on the fence saying we should keep our option open before the meeting, before the quiet period started, came around saying policy is appropriate for now. And that, of course, is language, a signal that they weren't really looking to a hike this month. Had they, had one been put on the table, maybe some people would have said, fine, yes, we're backing it. But it didn't sound to me, talking to people before going into the meeting, that there was anybody who really actively was pushing for one. Now, come September, that's a different story, but with risks to the inflation outlook clearly on the upside now because of energy, that should also be not too much of a discussion.